Hey everybody, today we're going to be installing our racetrack tail lamp decals on a Dodge Durango. This kit comes in two pieces. You have a top and you have a bottom. The longer piece of the two is the top. That piece Billy's holding is the bottom. On the bottom, the triangle will face down. On the top, the triangle will face up. So these actually are alignment tools. They're going to line up with the dots that Dodge has in the taillight where they actually made the plastic. And if you take a look initially, the decal looks too big for the taillight. It's because we're going to need to cut away this border. We just put that there so nothing gets underneath the backing paper and makes the install dirty for you. But when you cut this border away, make sure you leave a notch right there so that you can line this up. We're going to show you what that looks like now. Okay, so like all vinyl projects, the first thing we're going to do is clean the surface. This is just a mixture of alcohol and water. This is a new vehicle. As you can see, Landers is letting us borrow it, so there's no waxes or any protective coatings on this vehicle. If there were, I would probably use something a tiny bit more aggressive than just water. And if it doesn't feel smooth to the touch, even after you clean it, clay bar it or use something a little more aggressive. You want this to feel smooth. If you feel any bumps there, they're gonna show in the vinyl when you're done with the install. So as we said before, we cut this out from the border. And if you see, I left a little bit of a notch right here, right where the triangle was in the backing paper. Now we're just gonna kind of visually align it. This is an air release cast vinyl, so we're not gonna install this wet. It does have repositionability. We just want to be very careful and not put a lot of pressure in one area until we're really happy with our alignment. You can see you got a nice place to hold right here on the backing paper on both sides. I'm going to pull just enough tension on the side to hold it straight. I would not do this outside in the wind. See, pull it off just a little, it accidentally touched. And the objective here is to actually get it to attach to the main face of the light here, not right on the top ridge, because we want this to be nice and bubble free. You can see just a little bit of pressure now. Very easy install for this product. You can go right there, and now see, I don't work my pressure completely. I don't do this in one spot, because if I try to work that out now, I may create wrinkles. The better way to do that is to keep running your finger along and work your way little by little up to the top. You'll end up with a nice install. So you can see a couple swipes with my hand, but every swipe is getting the vinyl more and more applied. So there we go, very, very easy. Now we just remove the transfer paper. You can see this is a KPMF perfect black vinyl. It's one of the prettiest blacks that I've found on the market, and it looks stunning here on this Durango. Now we're going to do the same thing with the bottom piece. With the bottom piece, I've actually cut a little triangle up into it, which is great because you can see the little casting dot right there. That's going to be our marker. Just gonna kind of press the paper onto the vinyl to make sure it lifts all the little decals off. And again, peel it away. And with this one, I'm gonna go up, over, and over. Now that we have that, same exact process. Apply this up into the crease. I will pull out a squeegee to make sure I get a nice application. So I got it right in the crease. That's what we're looking for. And again, I'm gonna go away from the squeegee and go back to using my hand, because I've never really messed this part up with my hand, and with a squeegee sometimes I accidentally create those wrinkles. Remove the backing paper slowly just to make sure you don't pull up anywhere that may not have enough pressure. Remove any little stragglers you have there. And again, just make sure that the vinyl is nice applied. You don't see any bubbles. But there's not a lot of tension, not a lot of stretch or anything complex that has to happen here. So you could touch this with a little bit of heat just to make sure that everything got applied down and nothing bubbles up, or the sun will do that for you. But at this point, this installation is finished.